What's up, everybody? It's Ashley from Revo U, and I'm going live on this question, on this topic. This topic is something that is talked about behind closed doors. Like, we don't hear this being discussed out in social media, out in the world. I don't even know if we discuss this like with our families, but it's a phenomena that I see, especially particularly in Black and brown communities. And because I'm in this field of weight loss, I get this a lot, where literally weight loss is frightening to many of us. It's frightening. And the reason it's frightening is not necessarily the weight loss itself. It's not, getting down to a healthy weight that's frightening. What's frightening is what the culture is going to say when we get there. Many of us, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been the person that was super skinny in school and used to get made of for being a stick figure. And then I've been on the other side of having this chronic disease of obesity and having people make comments about my weight or feeling a certain way because my weight was somewhere. And just a lot of internal things I had to deal with. How did I let myself get here? I used to be an athlete. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. So it's interesting to me that when I have individuals from Black and brown communities who come in wanting to lose weight, they are very concerned about what the culture is going to say when they get down to that weight. What am I talking about, Ashley? They are really concerned that someone is going to, or they have experienced someone telling them that they are too skinny. Even though, the BMI is still, far above 30, or, they still perhaps have a little bit more room to lose. By no means are they necessarily skinny, but these are the comments they're receiving from the community. Hey, you look sick. Hey, you look skinny. Hey, you're too skinny. That's a cultural thing we see exclusively in the Black and brown communities. Now, there's nothing wrong because we want to look a certain way with, wanting to keep your curves. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have a shapely figure. I get it. I don't, want to lose my curves either. I get it. But it's something that we have that is very unusual, that when we see people losing weight, instead of encouraging them, we discourage them. And instead of them embracing their healthy weight, they reject it. They reject that healthy weight. And they say, no. This don't look good. And then in extreme cases will revert to doing whatever they need to do to regain the weight. It's crazy to me. I'm telling you, this is in the Black and brown communities that I see this. I don't really know what this is called. I don't know what it's called. But I see it. And it's not something that we discuss outwardly. I told you, we don't discuss this. But we say little things. It's those little bitty comments we say. Ooh, you sure looking skinny. Ooh, how much more weight you gonna lose? Ooh, you sure you okay? Like, it's those comments that play into the psyche. Somebody who's working really hard to get down to that healthy weight. We say that kind of stuff in our communities. And I've had people who literally have asked me, how do I regain weight? How do I regain my weight? Like, this ain't for me. Like, I don't want this life. I won't. And, this is a really, really touchy topic. I get it. This is a touchy topic. And, I do think that we have a happy weight that we can aim for But I'm just bringing something up that I see with our people, in our communities, in those Black and brown communities, that sometimes weight loss is like scary for us, and being too skinny is like super scary, and losing those curves and not having this certain look. We want to stay. It's kind of like we want to stay unhealthy. Like we want to be unhealthy still, but just have a little bit of weight loss. Like we don't want to go all the way to health. We don't want to be there all the way. Just a little bit. Why is that, y'all? Why is that? It may be some other deeper culture. I have a friend who is Nigerian, and she sees this same thing. And she told me that if she goes back home to Nigeria and she's looking a little skinny, her family members literally start to believe she's probably sick, that something's wrong over here in the States, that everything has gone wrong. They start to believe that. So being super skinny is associated with poverty. It's associated with being unwell. It's associated with being sick, and having that excess weight. That's somebody who's healthy, who's happy, because in that particular community, having the means to be able to eat, the American food, the highly processed foods, and having that weight is something that is a sign of wealth. So I don't know if that's playing into kind of the same mindset that we have here, in the States, where, we weight loss is scary for us, and using medication to lose weight. That's taboo. I see that in our communities. And, I do feel like there are a lot of reasons why. There are a lot of reasons why we think that way. I mean, it's a lot of history in terms of the healthcare system and how things have played out for Black and brown communities. I get that. But I'm just bringing to light, this thing that I see with weight loss. It's unusual to be in this field. Some aspects of it are very unusual in terms of different communities. And that's one of the things. It's just this fear of being too skinny. And then we say stuff to people when they're trying to get down, not skinny, just get down to their goal weight. We say stuff to discourage them so that they feel so bad. Why do we do that, y'all? Help me understand why we do that. If you are that person and you're on this weight loss journey, and your family is telling you, oh, you're starting to look too sick. You look skinny. You need to stop. Are you going to lose any more weight, girl? You need to stop. If they are saying that to you and you're on this journey and you're being followed by a healthcare provider and your numbers are improving, your health indicators are improving. What are health indicators? Your A1C is better. Your blood pressure is better. Your knee pain is better. Your back pain is better. You have more energy at the end of the day so you can go out and walk. You're getting into sizes that you want to be in. Hey, girl. Hey, K. Marie. You're doing all these things that you want to do. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them people. I know they're your family. I know they're your friend. I know it's your cousin and your mom. Don't listen to them. You do what you need to do to get down where you need to be. Because this is your life. It ain't their life. And then look at the people that's telling you that information and just make observations. Just make observations. And I want you to follow through on what you're trying to do. Don't let the culture define how healthy you're going to be. Don't let culture define what weight you need to be at. This is a personal journey, and it's your personal decision where you want to be and what you want to get out of this. Don't worry about what folks are saying. Now, there is something to say when we're losing weight and we start to lose curves, especially if you're taking certain medications, because it's possible to lose more muscle mass than you are fat or adipose tissue. That's possible. That's for another conversation. That's another video. There are ways you can lose and maintain curves if you're doing the things you need to do, eating protein, exercising. But that's not what we're talking about in this video. I'm talking about this thing that I can't really describe that we have in our communities, Black and brown communities, where We scared to get small. We scared to get too skinny. It's because what the culture says. We're in a BBL type culture right now where everybody want a big butt and everybody want to look a certain way and things like that. Sis, there's ways to get there. And shout out to all the Instagram, body builders and individuals who are lifting weight. They are showing you how to maintain your curves without worrying about weight. You've got to get in the weight room. You've got to lift some weights and do some strength training and eat some protein. So don't think that you have to stay at this super high weight to maintain how you look, when really it's just about doing all of the physical activity you need to do. It's not about anything else but that. But a lot of times we're not doing that. Again, another topic for another day. I just want to encourage individuals, if you're out there on this weight loss journey and people are saying to you, you need to stop, you look sick, because it takes a lot of work to lose weight. Hello, I've been there. 50 pounds heavier than what I am now and regained the weight and had to lose it again. I've been there. It takes a lot of work and a lot of mindset and growth mind. And everybody around you just don't have that growth mindset, y'all. They just don't have that growth mindset. They have a fixed mindset and they can't understand where you're trying to go and what you're trying to achieve. But I see you. Bro, I see you. Sis, I see you. You need to keep going. Don't listen to them people. As long as your provider and the person that's working with you is telling you, look, your numbers are healthy, you are aging backwards, your health indicators are telling me that everything is looking good, you're getting off that blood pressure medication, you're getting off that diabetes medication, don't listen to them and what they have to say. They ain't have no medical degree anyway. Why you listening to them? All right, y'all. I just wanted to get on and say that because I just see it so much. And we don't talk about it out in the open. But this is a real thing. So I want you to comment down if you're seeing this video either live or you just happen to see it way after I've recorded it. Comment if you've had an experience like this from a family member who or you even felt, like something was wrong or that you didn't look right because you started losing weight because of cultural standards. Just talk about that experience down in the comments. I'm curious to see how many more people, have had that experience besides me. But like I'm saying, don't listen to what they have to say. You know what? In one ear, out the other, keep it moving. Keep it moving, y'all.